Um, have you ever wondered about the most formidable villains lurking within the world of My Hero Academia? Before we dive in, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button to support our work. And now let's explore the dark side of this hero universe through its most powerful villains in March. And imagine a universe where individuals wield extraordinary quirks and some villains possess such devastating powers that even heroes tremble. And then our journey begins with Kyudai Garaki, a medical genius whose skills extend beyond healing. And his ability to craft quirks that combine multiple powers makes him a dangerous scientist controlling life and vitality. Uh, After a fierce fight with All Might, he managed to restore All for One, boosting his fighting potential. Next, we meet Toya Todoroki, aka Dabi. Raised by his father, Toya became a master of fire and deception. His leadership skills and ability to overpower seasoned uh, heroes made him a staple in the League of Villains. And Dabi's destructive capacity, from destroying entire squads to overpowering top heroes with ease, marks him as a deadly force. He's the guy who can turn a forest into ashes before breakfast. Then comes Innsmouth, whose octopus-like body grants him unmatched strength and flexibility. And he can lift heavy loads with one arm and strike with enough force to crush rock and metal. His abilities, inspired by his aquatic design, make him slippery and dangerous, saying, "What is the villain you wouldn't want to leave unattended?" Himiko Toga's talent for disguise and infiltration makes her a sneaky threat. And what is sneaky that gives off the crop, she can blend in, vanish from sight, and fight hand to hand with pros. Her agility and cunning allow her to manipulate situations, sometimes turning enemies against themselves. She's the one who might look adorable, but can turn deadly in a heartbeat. Hero killer Stain, perhaps one of the most feared villains, combines exceptional combat skills with a cruel sense of justice. Responsible for killing multiple pro heroes, he fights fiercely and refuses to back down, even when severely injured. Um, and his presence alone causes ripples of fear among heroes. Knowing he can strike swiftly and vanish just as fast, Wolfram remains an enigma, but All for One saw enough potential to give him a strength boosting quirk. And disguised as a mere mercenary, Wolfram's true power lies in shaping metal and increasing his raw power strong enough to challenge heroes on a good day. We then have OG Harima, a villain shrouded in mystery, but likened to some of the most notorious villains in all of hero lore. His true abilities are still unknown, but his reputation suggests he's a force to be reckoned with. Expect him to make an impactful entrance when the time is right. Chikara Yatsubashi, or Destro, once commanded the Superpower Liberation Army, challenging multiple nations. His potential stems from a quirk that might transform negative emotions into immense destructive strength. His ability to wield and manipulate power made him a nightmare for authorities. Rikyo Yotsubashi or Redestro leads the Liberation Army with a commanding presence. Um, his mastery over his quirk allows him to effortlessly defeat clones and formidable opponents like Twice. That his charismatic leadership and overwhelming strength make him a pivotal villain with loyal followers. Kurogiri wields a unique teleportation quirk that produces a shadowy mist, allowing him to vanish and appear at will. His escape tactics are legendary, often outmaneuvering heroes with swift escape routes and unpredictable maneuvers. Gigantomachia stands as the epitome of raw power. For years, she served as All for One's bodyguard, crushing everything in her path. But her durability, strength, and endurance against heroes and villain armies alike make her a mountain of destruction, hard to stop, no matter how many heroes come her way. Chisaki Kai's power lies more in strategy and precision. And with a quirk that can disable quirks using Airy, he's a tactician who can cripple enemies without brute strength. His meticulous plans and ability to overpower even the strongest adversaries show his deadly prowess. Tamura Shigaraki, the face of modern villainy, combines destructive quirks with sharp intelligence, rising quickly through the villain ranks. His ability to decay anything he touches makes him a catastrophic threat. His strategic mind and fierce combat skills make him one of the most dangerous villains around. Nine, a villain with multiple quirks, had the power to face off against some of the top students. His resilience and variety of abilities kept heroes on their toes, despite the toll his body took from wielding so many quirks. And finally, the strongest of all for one, a legend among villains. He possesses nearly every quirk imaginable, and his immortality, which is combined with a vast array of powers, makes him the ultimate adversary. His ability to steal and merge quirks ensures he remains nearly unstoppable. And this collection of villains showcases how diverse and dangerous their abilities are. Each one a different flavor of chaos. Want to know why villains are so threatening. Because in the world of heroes, sometimes the biggest villain is just a quirk away from changing the game entirely. Remember, if you enjoyed this rundown, subscribe and like for more stories and breakdowns. Hey, maybe half of these villains got their quirks from too much coffee. They certainly show a lot of brutality in their fights. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm Otter.